Transitioning from a semi-realistic style to an anime style is surprisingly hard. So today I'm going to show you my progress so far of trying to draw in an anime style, and show you why I think my fellow artists, you should check this out too. So let's get started. So since I've been trying to learn how to draw realistic all this time, you would think it would be easy for me to transition into anime, right? Well, not necessarily. Basically, my goal in art is to just draw anime in a painterly way, like Dino. He's this really cool Twitter artist who draws anime in a painterly way. That's why I've been learning how to paint by studying other painters like Yuming Lee and him. Okay, well, maybe Yuming Lee's not anime, but I like his art, but that's not the point. But the point is since I know how to paint, now I just need to learn how to stylize. Here was my first attempt at stylizing painting in August. Yeah. While the atmosphere is cool and all, Power looks like she hasn't showered in years. Which, while yes is very typical of Power, like the Power from Chainsaw Man, it doesn't look good. And the point of art is for it to look good. This was because the lighting was off in a few areas of the face, but this was a while back, so I've now improved more on my lighting. Another problem is, if you can't already tell, I don't really know how to do line art. I never liked doing line art, and the last time I did it was back in August, which did not turn out well. Although, I recently have started to draw more line art as practice, and I'm really getting better at it, but that's besides the point. Line art is one of those things where you don't think it's important until you actually do it. Okay, that analogy makes no sense, but you get what I'm saying. After this drawing, I kinda just took a break from trying to stylize and focused on improving my facial anatomy and my understanding of color and light through portrait paintings. I drew a lot of portrait paintings at this time, some good, some bad. If you want to watch the video on how I did, click the I at the top of the screen. But anyways, I also got the fundamentals of painting at this time, and since I only had 2 weeks of summer break left, I locked in and drew for like 8 to 12 hours every day of anatomy and fundamentals, and it really paid off. After those 2 weeks, I started to draw every day for 1 hour and draw for 4 hours on weekends, and try to be more consistent with my art. Anyways, after the 2 weeks, I went back to trying to practice stylization while studying realism too. So I just studied stylization from cool artists that I saw on my Pinterest feed. Basically what I did was just try to copy their styles, since for me, copying and observing the reference is the best way to learn something in art. Just copying already can take you to a high level in art, but copying and observing can take you even higher. At least that's what I feel. Also, by copying, you can learn anatomy, which I am trying to learn in depth like Michelangelo, by memorizing the muscles, bones, and how they all move and stuff, and taking notes so that I can stylize them into a more anime style. Anyways, here are some random style studies I've done. Sadly, I can't credit the actual creator of the art since, I just kind of copied the reference, and didn't really think into the future of me making this video. So, the hardest part of anime stylization is probably the face. Drawing the face has always been a struggle for me, and it's probably a struggle for you too. That's why I was drawing portraits. The part that I actually struggle with the most is the eyes and the hair, because they're kinda hard to measure out. So what I did to overcome my struggle is I started to study more and more anime eyes and hair. Although I still have problems with it, here are some things I've realized. The eye can be bigger or smaller depending on the facial thirds, so if you want a more feminine or chibi character, you should try widening the facial thirds like this. But a more masculine or realistic character has facial thirds like this. Or even facial thirds. Anime eyes actually follow the same structure as normal eyes, so it's easy if you know the underlying structure of them. The hardest part is trying to visualize the eye with the underlying structure in mind, like the pros, but that just comes with practice. Also with the hair, it's pretty simple. You usually have one point all the hair comes out of, or one line. So now I've dedicated myself to learning how to stylize and draw anime every day, while still learning realism at the same time. Anyways, here's my progress for learning anime stylization. As you can see, I have a long delay to go, but I'm making progress. I think if you're an artist and want to draw in a variety of different styles, you should try this challenge too. It can really help with improving your stylization and help you simplify more. But if you already draw in an anime style, I would recommend you do the opposite and try learning realism. It will really help you with your knowledge on overall structure and form. I think that in life it's good to have balance, which is why I'm trying to learn both. If you want me to make this into a series, comment down below, and while you're at it, like and subscribe, and turn on notifications to be informed on my next video. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff if you want to. So yeah. Okay, I guess you're still here. So like, you guys like ever see someone wave at you, and then you wave back, but then like you see that they're actually waving to the person behind you, and then that makes you like feel really awkward for the rest of the day, and then like you can't stop thinking about it. Like that happened to me, you know. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for the video. Bye bye.